Good morning, you lovely lot. How are you doing? It's Friday again. It's Children in Need Day, isn't it, today? So I haven't got my pudsey ears on, I'm afraid. Today we have got some absolute beauties to show you. So we're going to be doing some really quite easy Tigertail jewellery, but I'll be showing you how to do like a loop technique, which means you can create gorgeous focal pieces and you can make beautiful pendants using very basic materials. So all you're going to need is your Tigertail. We've got a lovely little findings kit available for you today as well. So you can buy your Lobster clasps, your jump rings, your Calottes, your Crimp beads, all of the things that you'll need today. So very excited about that. Before I say good morning to you all, I've also got some quite exciting news. So we have a very, very special offer on for you a little bit early. We are doing our pre-Black Friday sale this weekend. So if you spend £25, you're going to get £5 off your order. So you can use the code BLACK5 and that will put that discount in for you at checkout, but the system might automatically do it as well. So absolute bargains to be had today. Very excited. And the pack we've put together for today's make is lovely. There's loads you can do with it. So I'm going to say a quick good morning to you all before I take you over to the website. So good morning to Lucy. Good morning to Rachel. She says it's lovely and sunny but chilly in South Yorkshire. I sit here in the dark all morning, and then as soon as it goes 10 o'clock, it seems the sun comes out. So again, hoping they won't have many shadows today, but it's starting to peep out behind the clouds. But it does look cold here as well today. Good morning to Gwen. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa says, good morning, Natalie, and all you lovely beaders from a sunny, chilly Plymouth. So it's sunny and cold everywhere by the looks of it. Good morning to Sue. Good morning to Carol. She says it's a nice day in Brixham and she's looking forward to this. So my Carol, thank you for joining me. Good morning to Francis. Good morning to Charlotte. Sue, Mina. Camille says it is dull and chilly here where she is. Good morning to Jackie. Good morning to Rachel. She says she's looking forward to the open day tomorrow. There's so many exciting things going on. So we've got that amazing Black Friday deal for you. We've got the open day and we've got 12 days of Christmas coming soon as well, which I am so excited. But I've sworn, I've promised Kitti, my lips are sealed. I can't tell you about the gorgeousness of that, but it's lovely. There's so many different projects in there. There will be something for everybody, we promise you that. Good morning to Elaine. Good morning to Julie. Good morning to Jitty. Good morning to another Jane. Good morning to Ruth. Ruth said, morning from sunny bikini weather here in Fens. It doesn't matter how sunny and warm it is, you're not getting me in a bikini, Ruth. I'm meant to be drawing you in to want to watch, not scaring you off. And Lucy has reiterated that fantastic deal. So spend £25 to get £5 off. The system should automatically do it for you, but you should have a promotion code when you get to your basket at the end. So Black 5 this weekend is going to get you £5 off your order if you spend over £25. Good morning to Leanne. Good morning to Kitti. Everybody's here, I think. So should I take you over to the website straight away, show you all the goodies that we've got going for you, and then you can pick a colour today on what you want me to work with. Because once again, I can't decide and I can't choose. So I'm going to take you over to the website. If you go on to totallybeads.co.uk, I'm already in video tutorials because I'm eager this morning. But it will take you onto the main page. Look, there you go, Black Friday sale weekend. Woohoo! If you click on the video tutorials link at the top or here, there's loads of different ways to get into it. And today we're doing a Tigertail pendant. Now, we've put it as a pendant and necklace on the description, but you're getting so many beads in this kit that I've been able to make up earrings and bracelets and a full set with these. So you can get your findings today in a fantastic bundle. You can get 6 different colours. So you can get champagne gold, gold plated, rose gold and silver, and this is just £3.99. Look at all the things that you get in this as well for £3.99. I would always think it's worth getting numerous different colours of my findings, because there's so many times I sit down like this project and I've gone to make it and I've thought that would look better on rose gold than it would on gold, or actually I think rhodium would look better than the silver. Depending on the beads that I'm using and the products I'm using, your findings and the colour matching of your findings, I think, can really make a piece. So have a little look in the findings kit. You get in 5 lobster clasps, you're getting head pins, ear wires, calottes, jump rings and crimp beads, and you're also getting 3 meters of Tigertail wire. So for £3.99, that's going to get you to do absolutely all sorts of things. You'll be able to make a full set and more with all of those. Always worth having them in. I know a lot of you do, and that's why we don't always include them in the kits that we're doing. But having the finding kit, it is called essential kit because it is essential. So they're the findings that you can choose, and these are the products that we're using today. Now, as you can see, my design on these are completely different for each one. Same technique. So I would suggest not necessarily looking at what I've done with them. Have a little look at the colours and you can come up with your own beautiful pendant for these. So we've got a gorgeous apricot, which is £10. You could choose the black diamond, which is £9.50. We've got a beautiful bronze together, a gold, a hematite, and also an olive. I'm thinking at the moment the olive's my favourite, but it's a close call between the hematite and the bronze and the apricot and all of them. So have a little look in what you get. You're going to get in each of your kit in the different colours. You get your 11mm crystal rounds, you're getting 3mm glass pearl rounds, you're getting your 6mm glass pearl rounds, you're getting 4mm crystal rounds, and you're getting your 2x3 crystal rondelles. So you are getting loads. Look at them, look at that colour. I love this olive, it's so pretty. They're all gorgeous. Again, hardest thing for you to do today will be to decide what colour to choose from, because it's such an easy make. So that's the olive. I will go in and I will show you them in each of their glory. This one is the hem, still getting exactly the same. You're getting all of the same crystals, glass pearls, all of those in that beautiful hematite colour. It's got kind of a very dark blue kind of steel colours, I think, in those. They're stunning. You can choose from the beautiful gold. Look at them. Got a little bit of kind of like a reddishy colour going through those beads as well for you, which just makes them pop. We've also got the bronze. Look at them. And we have the black diamond, which are those. They're stunning. Again, there's kind of like a bronzy kind of brown kind of colorway going into that as well. They are stunning. So that's the black diamond. And you've got your gorgeous apricot too. Come on, computer. Can't go quick enough for me today. Come on, computer. There you go. Aren't they stunning? So they are your colours today. And we've chosen them to be, I think, quite festive colours. You've got your bronzes, your golds, your hematite, your olives. They're all very kind of, I think, rather festive. Lovely for this time of year anyway. What have I missed? Oh, look at you all having a chit chat. So we've got Kitti asking how everybody is. Carol says she's well. Charlotte says hello, Kitti. I need a good stock of findings, says Lucy. Rachel says, I hope you've got plenty of stock. With the offer on today, obviously, these are what, £10, £9.50 for the bundles. If you can't choose and you're going to get a couple of them, you can add in that discount code as well today. So that's going to make it even more of a bargain for you. Mina says, I'm good, days off, so going to try a netted bauble. Oh, how are you? And then you're all having a big chit chat with Kitti, and then Kitti responds, look at this. I'm good, having a cheeky lay-in, but don't tell anyone. Well, I've outed you, Kitti. I've told the world. Look at you in bed, jealous. I bet you're beading though, aren't you? I bet you've got a beading tray next to you, whatever you're doing. Good morning to Angela. Everybody says, okay, Kitti, we'll let you off. Everybody says you deserve it. You do work hard. We'll let you have this one. Mina says, I'm in love. Oh, no, sorry. Rachel says, Mina Mystery, I'm in love with the netted baubles. I used to use miracle beads for the filling too. Make sure you're sharing your makes in the handmade group, because you do inspire each other. We're all making something which might be the same as somebody else, but they'll all look completely different. And that's what I love about today's make, because they are so different and so unique. So you're all having a lovely chit chat. Charlotte says they're beautiful, all of them. So let me ask you now, what colour shall I make with today? We've got one for black diamond. Kitti says, we've been picking these colours together. We have. We had lots of fun putting them together. I will go around the warehouse and I'll say, well, this looks nice and this looks nice. And Kitti will just go, pop that with it instead. And all of a sudden, it will just come together. She's got the best eye for colours. No beading, just doing email, says Kitti. Sue wants the olive one. Lucy would like the apricot. Leanne would also like the apricot. So far we've got more apricots than anything else. If you want your say, pop it in the comments now, and I will go down on the mat and I will show you them in their glory. So I'm really, struggle to fit everything on my mat today because there's just so much to choose from. So this is your gorgeous bronze. And all I've done there is created a lovely little pendant. We've got apricot, 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 says people. It's a bit more different. So they're the bronze ones. You're going to have enough in these kits to make your earrings, which will be done exactly the same way as you're making your pendant, if you wish. And I've even done a little bracelet with that. Ooh, bronze. Still apricot. Everyone's wanting the apricot. That's fine. This one is the gold. And I don't know whether my light is picking this up, but you've got those gorgeous little red and gold colours running through that as well. Again, plenty to make little earrings, which I think, these beads remind me of little disco balls. They are perfect for parties. And you can make a very straightforward bracelet using the same beads, just running through them to create a gorgeous set. This is the one I think you're all wanting. This is the apricot. It is absolutely beautiful. And look at those pearls. They're so pretty. We've got the black diamond. This stunning olive colour. Again, I know the light just doesn't do these beautiful products and colours justice. And this gorgeous little number 2. And look at them. They're so pretty. Having the crystals in with the pearls just gives it that extra shimmer and shine. And again, little pair of earrings to go with them. Okay, I think apricot's got it, ladies and gents. So let me move these out of the way. Try not to drop them everywhere. And then let's start playing about with our design. So I will leave this one here just as a little reminder to what you could achieve. And I will get my apricot bundle out. And I think I'm going to go with rose gold would quite look nice with that. I think I'm going to use gold. So I'm going to get my gold findings out, and I think they would look nice. So it's entirely up to you how you want to make these necklaces. As you can see, I've added a bit of chain to some of them. I've beaded all the way up with others. And we're going to start making a focal piece or a pendant for these. Rachel says, I think the apricot now, but they all look stunning. Well, apricot is what we're going for. Okay, so you're getting all of these in your kit today. There's so much you can do with it. You are the creator, you're the artiste, so you can decide how you want to put these goodies together. What I'm going to start by doing is cutting all of my strings, so I've got them all to play with, and I will probably then try and move them out the way so I've got room to work with. And I'm just going to pick these up as I go and design it as I go. They're just so lovely. I'm going to try and find where this joins, because then I find it easier to tie them back again at the end, because you're not going to use all of these. You're going to have so many of them. You can make multiple makes, and you can do anything with these. Obviously, I'm showing you really easy Tigertail with pendant as an example, but you know, it's entirely up to you what you want to do, what techniques you want to make. So I'm going to start off with these, the larger ones, and I'm going to cut myself a piece of Tigertail. And I always cut myself extra because I have projects where I could do those fringe kind of Tigertail jewellery. So what I've been doing is I've just kept a little bag with all my little offcuts, and if I, need to make more fringe jewellery, I can just use that little goodie bag. Right, so what to start off with. I think I'm going to make, let's see how it'd look if I make kind of like a little flower or a little ring. Just threading these on, really easy. Just going to play about with my design. Let's see if they would look lovely together. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so all I've done is I've thread my Tigertail on, or my beads onto my Tigertail, and I'm taking one end and I'm just going to run it back through that top bead, and then as I pull it down together, I've created that lovely little circle of beads. And now I'm going to probably do a little drop thing with this. See, absolutely no idea in mind what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play about. And you can create all sorts of different shapes just by running that Tigertail back through. These are gorgeous, so I'm going to add some of these on. So I'm just holding it while I thread the same beads onto each of these ends of Tigertail. And then I'm going to add some of my gorgeous crystals. I'll do the small beads next. So don't forget, if you spend £25, you will get a £5 discount with our Black Friday deal today, which must mean Christmas is coming. Ooh. Still haven't bought any of my Christmas presents. Okay, I'm going to add those ones on. And I think I'm going to bring these together. So I'm going to add some large pearls. You will have to chat to me today in the comments, because I'm going to be concentrating on what I'm doing. And there's a good chance I might just forget that you're there and start making probably start humming and singing along. And then it'll have gone 11 o'clock and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm in the middle of a live. But just like playing and messing about. I'm going to keep running those large ones up, I think, and add some little crystals in between. So whatever I'm doing on my pendant, obviously I'm going to be running that through my chain length, so to speak. And that's just going to tie it all in together. I think I would have liked to put a little crystal in between there. So Lucy says, I have a couple more to get, but I've done all my Christmas shopping already and wrapped, and the tree's going up this weekend. Oh my goodness. I usually like to make a list and check it twice. So I'll have my list and I'll be like, I'm getting this for this person. I'm going to get that for this person. I'll get this for this person. And I haven't even done that. I've got no clue what I'm getting. Never mind being at the stage where I can wrap it. Okay, so I'm going to, I think, do I join that together with a large one? Let's have a little look how that would look. So I'm just going to play about with them and see if I put both of those ends through the one bead. Yeah, I quite like that. So I'm just going to tighten it up, pulling those little tail ends right up to make sure that these sit nice and tight together. And I think that will do for my pendant. So I'm going to move the silver findings out the way because I've decided to use gold. Lucy says, it's only me and my other half, so it's easy. Well, every year we always say, me and my family, we won't go mad, we'll just buy the kids. Never happens. I love gift giving. I love getting somebody something which I think is just perfect for them. That for me is the most exciting thing about Christmas, is watching them open it. Okay, so I'm sliding on my calotte. The sunshine, I've got a beam of sunshine, just making these sparkle. Brenda says, the cat's got the hump as I'm beading and he can't sit on my lap. Do you know, I love seeing people's photos when they've just got like, they've had a cat knock over a tray of beads or something like that. Kitti says, I've ordered one present last night and then I've seen something I like, so I've ordered one for myself. Does that count? Kitti, yeah, it does, because I keep saying I've not bought anything for anybody, but this is what happens to me as well. I've got an idea of something I was getting for friends and I was like, oh, I'd like one of them. And then rather than just like, you know, when somebody asks, what do you want? The answer's going to be nothing because I've bought it myself. But, you know, you have to gift yourself a few things, don't you? You do. Lucy's saying hello to Kath. Morning, Mum. I'm the same as you, Natalie, not got a clue what to... Well, now Mum's here, so I'm not going to say anything because some of the things I was thinking of will be for her. So, Mum, go away. So I'm popping those crimp beads onto my Tigertail and I'm just flattening them down. And then I'm going to be able to trim off the excess. I haven't got that much extra there actually, but again, I'm still going to keep them because I'll use them for something. And then I'm going to close that over with my fingers, and then I'm just going to give it a little gentle push down. And I am going to add a little jump ring to that, and that's going to be my focal point, my pendant. And again, I can do earrings exactly the same way. I can scale them up, I can make them smaller, I can do whatever I want using the same beads in the same colour kit is going to make a gorgeous matching set. So you could do something Really simple, where all I've done is just added a crimp bead on the bottom, strung on a few of those pearls and crystals, and added the calotte at the top. Or in this way, where I've done it, which is matching my pendant exactly on this one, I've just brought them round and through that top bead. It would help if I was in shot, wouldn't it? Sorry. So really straightforward to do. Kitti said, I think her lips are sealed. Is this about me and the 12 days? Because they are. They absolutely are. I'm not telling anyone anything. And I know I was really excited to mention it, but then I thought, well, don't mention it because then you're just going to end up giving something away. So no, I'm not telling you. All I'm doing now is I am cutting Tigertail to the length that I want. Again, you can make it like a shorter piece and you can add chain. So you've got your focal piece. This one I've just done as an overhead necklace. Or you can do the full length, which these are just gorgeous. So really straightforward again. Now I'm just bead stringing, that's all I'm doing. So I'm going to move these out the way. And I'm going to start working on the middle out, which means each time I add whatever I've chosen on in terms of beads, I'm going to add one onto each of my Tigertail ends, and then I don't have to worry about symmetry. It's all going to match. So I'm going to start off by, I think, putting two of those next to each other, and then that's where it's going to sit. Again, I love doing projects like this because you just design as you go. And you'll just find numerous different things look lovely. I'm just going to trim off that tiny bit of Tigertail end because it's got a little kink in it. Right, so I'm adding my beads on. So they're both going to sit down in the middle and my pendant's going to hang through that. And then I'm going to just start adding whatever I fancy. Let's do some small ones. Let's see if I can read the comments and do this at the same time. Sue says, good morning, everyone. I'm the same as you, not got a clue what to get anyone. Mina has said, my son's not decided what he wants yet, but has ordered a few for his friends. My sister-in-law's been asking me what she can ask Father Christmas to get Frank, my little boy. And I haven't got any idea what I'm getting in myself. So I'm being that awkward relative who's like, I don't know. So I was asking him yesterday, what do you want for Father Christmas? And he just keeps saying dinosaurs. And my house is full of dinosaurs and cars. But if that's what he wants. So if anyone's got any good suggestions of what I can get my child, please let me know. Camille says, I've not got anything for presents yet. The grandkids are hard to get for now. Teenagers, eh? Yeah, I think, I feel like I'm struggling now, but at the end of the day, Frank's quite happy. Whenever I get any post, any parcel, he's always wanting to open it. He's quite happy to play with the packaging, especially if it's like bubble wrap or something. So, yeah, and the older they get, the more expensive and yet smaller the presents look, don't they? So you're like, doesn't look like I've really got them much. I've got nieces and nephews, and the eldest nephew's just at that stage where he's just wanting something for like gaming and computer stuff. And my nieces my eldest niece is kind of like at the stage, I think now, where she just wants like clothes and makeup, and she's too little. They do grow up quick, don't they? I mean, I used to like getting my dog a gift as well. Like, we never dressed him up or anything, but he often would get like a little stocking. My mum would always get him a stocking as well with like doggy treats in and things like that. So that's one less to buy for, I suppose, this year. We lost him this year, so yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit and make a list, aren't I, of all the things that I need to get. So all I'm doing is I'm just stringing on my beads and my crystals in whatever order I fancy. Not really going with any particular pattern at the moment. I've just been putting a crystal in between each one to make them sparkle a little bit. And then I think I'm going to add a couple on and graduate them out. I do love this apricot colour. The pearls are what I think are like traditional pearl colours. They've got like a beautiful kind of like buttercreamy kind of look to them. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add where my pendant's going to go. I might add some of these larger ones into it as well as a bit of a focal. Let's see what they would look like. Why not? So I'll pop another little crystal in between. Lucy says, that looks gorgeous. Why, thank you very much. Sue says, I can't put the tree up until the 20th December as I have new carpets fitted on the 15th. And she's in London from the 17th to the 19th to see Moulin Rouge. Oh, do you know, I can't remember the last thing I seen at the theatre. How exciting. It's my birthday on the 19th. So I'll definitely have the Christmas tree up at that point. I haven't gone to pick it yet. I don't know where we're getting it from. Mina agrees with you, Camille. Teenagers impossible to buy for. Charlotte, thank you so much for the stars. That is so very generous of you. And Kitti says thank you too. Susan says, do you not need to add the pendant while you're stringing? I don't know, because what I'm going to do, I mean, you can do if you want to, as long as I tend to make sure I've got two beads sitting together in the middle, so it's going to be symmetrical either side. When I pop on my calotte at the end, I'll then pull it down, and I'll always tend to just have a little tiny gap, and I tend to do it in that order. I'll put it on when I'm putting it together. But if you want to add the pendant on now, you can do. That's no problem. Everyone's got their own way of working and doing things, haven't they? This is just the way I do it. Look, that's sunshine again. Oh, can you see all right? It's getting really shady, isn't it? What can I do? Do you know, I think I'm just going to have to start drawing the blinds and the curtains before we go live. And then hopefully we're not just going to be sitting in the dark. I always think I need the natural light because I want to be able to show off the colour to you. But then you can't really see what I'm doing. Mina says, Natalie, does your little one like Lego? As you can make cars too. Is it mean of me, Mina, to just say, like, I'm sick of having little bits all over the place? Like, standing on Lego is just painful, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. He's got blocks. To be honest, he just likes tipping the blocks out all over the place. I've got wooden blocks for him. And again, he plays with the tub that the blocks come in. Jigsaw pieces. I don't think I've got one puzzle which has got all the pieces together. They're just everywhere. But it's not about me, is it? So, yeah, okay. That's a good shout. Thank you for that suggestion, Mina. Gwen says, my grandson loves dinosaurs and he's only 2. Bless him. Frank will be 4 in March and he's dinosaur mad. He could say Spinosaurus before he could actually say his own name. He's obsessed with them. I'm going to get some more of those little beads out. All right, do I need to start faffing about with the blinds? I think I do, don't I? Good morning to Lorna. She says, good morning, Natalie and Kitti and everybody. Late today, forgot what day I was on. I don't know what days we're on. It's Friday. It's fabulous Friday. Sue says, so many nieces and nephews that my daughter-in-law buys for she gets PJs and a selection box. See, this is it. I think, times are hard, aren't they? It's nice I like making people gifts. So everybody, all the ladies in my life tend to get some sort of jewellery that I've made. And I think that way you've got something a bit unique that, you're not going to be able to get from the shops, that not everybody's going to have. I'm going to add another one of these, I think. Right, just bear with me because I am going to try and move the shade again. I wonder if I switched that off. That's not making any difference, is it? I need more shadow on my mat and less brightness. Is that helping? Is that a bit better? Sitting in the dark again now. I don't know. These sunny days, I think my issue is by the time I set up, it's still dark out, and then all of a sudden, because you're the light of my life, it beams when you're here with me. Brenda says, the best gift for me would be able to spend some more time with my family, especially the grandchildren. Brenda, you're not wrong. That's what it's about, isn't it? I think one of the things that I often suggest is, rather than buying presents, have like days out so we can like make memories together. So I might get a safari park pass for him, or take him somewhere where we can do something nice together instead, rather than getting like sister-in-law and brother-in-law presents. Maybe we can go out for a meal or something, spend some time together. I think that would be what I'd like most. There's so many times you get presents and the thought's lovely of people, but how many smellies do you need? They're probably thinking that about my jewellery, aren't they? How many necklaces do we need, Natalie? You can never have enough jewellery though, can you? That's different. Sue, responding to Kitti, says, I ordered a shed load of stuff, stocking fillers from Superdrug on Wednesday. I've also sent the hubby a couple of links and suggestions. I've already used the link he sent me. That's a good idea. See, anytime anybody says, what do you want? What do you want for your birthday? My mum then kind of not shouts at me, but reminds me that it's meant to be for me. But when I'm saying, well, I'd like this too, and I could do with this, and I could do with that, it's always for my making, but that is for me. That's what I like to do. This is my hobby. So yeah, you can never have enough wire. You can never have enough beads. And Totally Beads do vouchers. So why not say to the loved one in your life, I would very much like a 12-day of Christmas kit, or a voucher to spend on the website. Or if there's anything particular that you'd like off the website, this weekend is the chance to get it, because you're going to get a discount as well. Can't you just give us a clue on what's day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas? Oh, go on, Lucy. Yeah, all right. On day 5, we're going to be making something gorgeous. There you go. That's all you're getting. I could see Kitti panicking then. She sat up in bed, didn't she, Kitti, then? She was like, no, don't tell them. Sue, do I have a real one? Is this a tree? Yeah, I bought an artificial one a couple of years ago. Was it last year, the year before? Because in the front room, where the sun shines, I like to have my tree in the front room, but I never used to sit in here very often. We used to sit in the back room more than ever. So I didn't feel like it was festive enough, even if I had my other decorations up, I needed to have a tree. So I started putting the artificial one in the sitting room, and the real one goes in the front window, which I love a real tree. I love the smell of the tree. I don't really always enjoy brushing up the pine needles for the next how many months after Christmas. You always find them, don't you? Even if you've been like really scrupulous, I'll always brush up and then I'll hoover. We've got parquet floor in here, so it's usually easy to clean. But yeah, I still manage to find pine needles everywhere. Oh, Diane says go to Bent's up the East Lancs. Not been Bent's for ages. Bent's at Christmas is lovely. We took, it's like a garden centre for those who don't know. We took Frank to was that his first Christmas? And he sat on Father Christmas's knee. And it was just lovely. I like just going to the garden centre around Christmas time anyway, just to see all the displays and the pretty lights. Would also like to say good luck to Lorna, who's got a Christmas fair this weekend. I will do my best to come up, Lorna, and see you. However, I'm having car trouble at the moment, so as it sat outside my house for a week or so when I went down to see Kitti, I think my battery's gone. So I went to pick Frank up the other day and do a post office run, and unfortunately it wasn't going anywhere. So I've had my husband and my father-in-law having a little look of it, trying to charge the battery, and with any luck it will work. The good thing was I was only broken down outside my house. I wasn't at the side of a road anywhere. But yeah, so I'll do my best to come up and see you. Sue says, I was late too, Lorna. Today's plans changed, so we had a late breakfast. Oh, not had my breakfast yet. Send the sun over to us, please, says Camille. Do you know what? I wish I could. Look, it's like blind in my face. I said to myself this morning, should I sort that out? Should I close the blinds and should I sit in the room? And then I was like, no, it's going to be too dark. And I just knew it was going to happen again. So as it's been the third time that I've been having sun issues now, when I'm back with you, I think it's next Friday, I am just gonna sit in the dark. Is it next Friday I'm back with you? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so all I am doing is I've not really got any pattern with this. I'm just adding on wherever I fancy. I've just popped a few of these gorgeous larger crystals just onto the middle to kind of, that's really dark now, isn't it? You can't see the beautiful colours in these gorgeous apricots. Yeah, so I've just added those same large crystals just to marry in, I suppose, with the pendant that I've done. And I'm just happily bead stringing on a variety of these gorgeous crystals and pearls. Judith's late as well. That's okay, better late than never. You can always catch up with videos by going into the tutorial. If you give us a like on Facebook or YouTube or whatever you're watching, that is much appreciated. And you can always save and share the video as well. You can add us into your playlist on YouTube, or you can save us on your Facebook, whichever platform you're watching us on. And then it's easy to find as well. Oh, thank you for that, Mina. I'll have a little look into that. Lucy, you're so naughty. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me, fa la 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 la. It's 5 gold rings, isn't it? Maybe. Lorna says, we got our grandson a dinosaur costume that makes him look like he's riding on a dinosaur. His legs between the dinosaurs. That makes sense. Oh, that is hysterical. Well, today, with it being children in need, Frank's nursery has asked that they go in their pajamas. So I've put him in. It's like it's a dinosaur onesie, but it's got a tail and spikes and a full hood, dinosaur head. It's really, really cute. So yeah, that's what he's rocking today. But no, I know what you mean. They're hysterical. He quite likes dressing up now. He's getting to the stage where he quite likes dressing up. I don't know. Maybe it's the actress and the thespian in myself that's kind of rubbed off on him. What am I going to do? Add more pearls to this one. So now you're all just singing 5 gold rings. Kitti, if you would like to add in a clue, that is entirely up to you, but not on my watch. I said the other day I can't hold my own water when it comes to keeping secrets. I can if it's something important and something like, if someone confides in me, then that's absolutely fine. But if it's something like this, which I'm just really overly excited about, I'm just going to stop talking about it because I don't want to slip up. I don't need to shout at me. That's a really good idea. So farm park vouchers, just a little something cheap to open. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Days out and fun things. What else are you saying? Oh, you're talking about wish lists. Stop it, Lucy. Talking of 12 days of Christmas kits, how about just telling us if day 8 is a bracelet? No? Kitti, sort her out. She's a little temptress. I think I might be too, Lucy. More excited about the 12 days of Christmas than Christmas itself. It's just lovely to have something to do after, all the usual festivities and whatnot. I'm going to add a few extra on and then I'm going to finish this up. Yeah, I know. It's there's kind of like a lull, isn't there, after Christmas, where you're just like, what do I do with myself now? We've gone and visited relatives and we've had our kind of Christmas meals together, and Frank's playing with all his toys and entertaining himself, and I think, well, I might get my 12 days of Christmas out and I'll have a little play. Rachel says, lol, I think me and you should do Natalie and Kitty's head in, seeing how many times it takes for us mentioning the 12 days of Christmas to find out what's been on it. I'm just going to stop sharing your comments. Diane says, if we don't know what the Christmas kit is, it's something nice to look forward to. Exactly. It's like an advent calendar, isn't it? You don't know what's behind each window. That's the fun of it. It's the surprise. Thanks, Diane. Oh, Sharon, good luck to you. She says, my first Christmas fair tomorrow as well, and then another next weekend. Sharon, good luck. I hope you sell all sorts and have a fabulous time. Tip for craft fairs, if you're taking your jewellery, take a little mirror. Pop a little mirror on your table or your stand, because people always like to see, I wonder what this looks like up against me. So that's my tip for you. Take the mirror with you. It only has to be a little one. And then I'm not sharing any more comments because you're all being naughty. You're on the naughty list, Lucy, and you, Rachel. Kitti says, not going to tell, but it might be a special guest. Oh, right now I'm not reading any more comments because I am just going to get into trouble. Lucy says, this necklace looks beautiful. Thank you so much. Alison, a chance to have a quick peek from Cape Town. How amazing. Right, I'm going to finish this off now. I'm not done too bad for time, actually, given the fact that I have been chit-chatting to you an awful lot. I'm sure there will be a pink something for you, Lucy. That's all you're getting. Everyone's wishing you luck, Sharon, on your fair. Should we tell them, Kitti, that we're going to dress up Simon? Margaret, don't worry about being late. I've just been showing you how to make a lovely little pendant to add on to your bead string necklaces. Right, let's start putting the clasp on this. I'm trying to see if I've actually missed any questions, but I haven't, don't think. You're all just being naughty. Okay, is this when it's going to be launched, Kitti? Next week on Friday, maybe? I'm not speaking. I'm not saying anything. I'm going to mess up, aren't I? Sorry, I've missed most of this. I've been having to work. How dare they? But I'll rewatch later. Angela, tell them there's more important things in life going on. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna not read or look at any of Lucy or Rachel's comments because I am gonna end up messing up. Oh, Carol says, doing my first craft fair on the 7th. I'm so nervous. I was bad enough doing Sunday beader, but at least I had Kitti to help me. Do you know what? When I think back of doing Sunday beader, like how nervous I was. And like now you get me just like rabbiting on and chatting away to you, like usually twice a week. You'll be absolutely fine, Carol. You are a talent. Your stuff is gorgeous. Have every confidence in your work. Things aren't always for everybody. Everyone's got different tastes. I'm sure there'll be something somebody loves. And if it's not for them, don't take it personal. If someone doesn't like something, doesn't mean that you need to doubt your abilities and your work. It's just not for them, and it's waiting for its right owner. So wishing you all the best of luck. Everyone's wishing you luck, Carol. Hi, Kim. Diane thinks it's Father Christmas. Kim says this looks beautiful. Thank you, Kim. Yeah. Oh, that would be so sweet. Simon as Santa and Christopher as an elf. How lovely. Not saying anything. Right, okay, so I've put my calotte on and I am putting on 2 crimp beads because I always like to make it that extra bit sturdy. I'm just gonna crimp those down with my pliers. If you wanted, you can bring the Tigertail back through and run it through those first few beads just to give it that extra sturdiness if you so wish. I'm going to trim the end off, bring it up and close it over. Now, usually I will then bring this back down and make that really tight, and just double check that everything is the same and matching, which it is. What I am going to do is I am going to put that pendant on now. I don't usually do this, so it shouldn't go wrong. All I'm going to do is open up my jump ring. So I'm going to use as much of my pliers as I can to give myself that extra grip. Just open it towards me. You know now, opening a jump ring, you're opening it towards you or away from you. You're not opening it out that way. You don't want to weaken that structure. I'm going to pop on, and I'm just going to check, is this going to sit right? Yeah, that will sit forward. If you've got your calotte facing forward, your pendant should hang forward on your necklace. If it's facing to the side, give it a little turn. If you can't turn it, you just have to add on that extra jump ring to make it sit the way you want it to. Right, let's hope that these don't all fall off. So I'm now putting it where I want it, in the middle of those two beads, and I am closing that over like so, making sure that's closed absolutely perfectly. It is, but I want to take it just past that point a little bit and bring it back together. And now I'm going to squish this down, as in pull that a little bit taut. Now, whenever I'm doing a necklace, I always put it in the shape it's going to sit. If I keep it out flat and pull that down, that can add a little bit more tension than needed onto that tiger tail. So I'm just going to make sure it's in the position I want it to be when it sits, and that way it will fit and sit lovely together. Carol, good luck, and try chatting and smile as well with people. Do you know what, Mina? That's a really good idea. Ask what colours they like. Some people love to have a chat. Other people just want to have a browse. Why don't you take something with you, Carol, that you can make, and then you're showing people that your stuff is handmade and unique. So it might bring people over to you as well. You know, people might walk past and then think, oh, I wonder what she's doing there. Go over and see what you're making, and then think, oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't she clever? I'd like one of them. Do that. Take something with you. Keep your hands busy as well, and then it'll make you feel a little bit less nervous. Brenda, absolutely. Don't forget the open day is on tomorrow to those who can get there. I can't make it this time, but you will all have an absolute loads of fun. Oh, Sue, fantastic. She says, I did a fair last weekend and sold out of miracle bead icicles. So sat making more while watching this morning. That's brilliant. Yeah, make sure you're taking some festive makes as well with you. Everybody's just wishing you all lots and lots of luck. Hello, Linda. She says, I'm doing a craft fair tomorrow too. It will be the last one I will do now. Too much for me now. And thanks for reminding me about the mirror, Natalie. You are most welcome. So they're my top tips. Take something to make and show your fabulous abilities, and take a mirror and just have fun with it. Right, so I have put my calotte and my crimp beads on, and I'm going to give them a little bit of a flatten down. Again, if you want, you can bring this tiger tail back through and run it through those beads, and then just give it a little trim further down, and that will add a little bit more strength to it as well if you want. I'm just going to cut it there because I've put the two crimp beads on, and I feel that will be sufficient in sturdiness. I'm just gently giving a little press onto my calotte. I want to close that over so it looks like a bead in a way, rather than having that open. So that's perfectly closed, but don't want to press too hard on that because I don't want to dint it. I want to keep that gorgeous round shape. And just by closing it up, I've made sure those little holes are aligned perfectly for my jump ring. Right, and all I need to do is add on two of my calottes. Don't forget the finding kit is available on the website as well. You can get them in 6 different colours of gold, rose gold, black plate, rhodium, silver. Have I missed any? Did I say gold gold? There's all sorts there, which are going to just make your jewellery look beautiful. I am going to open up my jump ring. I am adding this on to one end of my necklace and also my lobster clasp, and closing that back up. Going slightly past that point, making sure they rub together and I'm not going to lose my clasp. And then the same on the other side, only just with the jump ring to attach that onto. Opening it up, popping it on, and closing it over. There you go, perfect and finished. If I hadn't chatted so much to you, I could have showed you how to do a bracelet as well. But it works exactly the same. All I'm doing is I'm taking my Tigertail. Let's take another little piece that I've cut off to show you. I'm just deciding however I want my pendant, whatever it is that I'm doing, that I'm adding them on, and I'm just bringing that Tigertail back through one of the beads, or I'm joining it together by adding a bead onto both of the ends and drawing it up. I put more beads on so they sit nicer, but there you go. Really straightforward, really simple. You can do so many different designs with it. You can, I mean, exactly the same colour beads, both of these the apricot, but there's two very different looks. You can make your matching earrings. And for the bracelet, again, just bead strung onto one length, two pieces onto one strand, brought them away from each other, back through that bead and ran it back through. Really straightforward. So do remember you've got £5 off for, let me make myself large again. We've got £5 off when you spend £25 for a fabulous Black Friday deal. Blinded by the sunshine. Everyone's saying good luck to you, Linda. Question, how can we finish by not using calottes, please? You could put the little cover thing and run it through that way. I don't know. You could make one full length if you wanted. You could add chain to it instead, Mina, if you wanted. So yes, let me go very quickly back onto the website for you, just to show you these amazing deals that we have got on today. So you're getting all of the beads, you're getting numerous different sizes of your crystal rounds and your glass pearls, and they are £10 for the apricot one, or all of the others are £9.50. You've got the Findings Essential Kit in there as well for just £3.99 that you can add on in whichever colours that you fancy. You can even get some extra Tigertail if you wanted to, if you already had your Findings. And we've got that amazing Black Friday deal. Let me show you that gorgeous logo. Will it be at the Black Friday sale? £5 off when you spend £25. Pop in code BLACK5 at checkout to get that amazing bargain. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, really straightforward, really easy make, but I think looked absolutely beautiful. I'm now half in the dark and half in the bright light. So I'm going to grab myself a cuppa, make myself some dinner, tidy up my table, and then I'm going to start making some lovely bits for next week. Kitti says you could use a wire protector. That's what I was thinking, Kitti. I just couldn't think what it's called. Thank you. Yeah, Ruth says, press the, oh, thank you, Natalie. Good night, everyone. Good night, Charlotte. Ruth says, press the like button, everybody. Pop your DNA on there. I know what that means now. I'm so pleased I do. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whatever it is you're doing. Good luck to my friend Davina De Campo, who will be on BBC One tonight, performing for Children in Need. So if you're going to watch that, have a lovely time, enjoy it. If you've got any craft fairs this weekend, good luck to you. If you can go down to the open day, then lucky you. Give everybody a big, well, I was going to say a big hug and a kiss from me, but you're still socially distanced, I suppose. So give everybody a wave from me, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care.